The Modern Warfare 3 year officially comes to a close tonight with the release of Black Ops 6 just a few hours away. In today's video, we're going to be taking a critical look at Modern Warfare 3 and all that it had to offer. I want to preface this video by saying that my thoughts and opinions on Modern Warfare 3 are not entirely negative, and I did actually enjoy MW3 every time that I logged on. Before the release of Modern Warfare 3, there was a lot of excitement and hype surrounding the title, as many believed that Modern Warfare 3 was going to save the Call of Duty franchise. In case you haven't noticed, Modern Warfare 3 didn't exactly save the Call of Duty franchise, and it's garnered mixed opinions from the player base. I think a lot of the problems surrounding Modern Warfare 3 really began before the game was even released due to all of the hype surrounding the impending release of MW3. Modern Warfare 3 had incredibly high expectations going into its year, and that's because people looked for Modern Warfare 3 to mark the return of Call of Duty's return to their golden age. In all fairness, we should have known from the beta that Modern Warfare 3 wasn't going to be the revolutionary year that we were all hoping for, and yet we still held out hope that it was going to be a solid year for the franchise. Couple the high expectations with the sometimes questionable decisions from the developers, and you're cooking up a recipe for disaster. The first Modern Warfare 3 specific complaint that I can remember surfacing is the unlock requirements for certain things such as weapon attachments. Many players, myself included, were incredibly frustrated with the concept of having to complete specific challenges to unlock certain attachments for weapons, rather than just that classic system of unlocking those attachments through leveling up that weapon. Another area of disappointment in Modern Warfare 3 was the lack of a long-term and consistent grind available to players, as a lot of the grinds that were in Modern Warfare 3 felt either short-lived or were locked behind some sort of time-specific wall. On top of that, it felt like a lot of the things that we were grinding for, like those rewards, just weren't worth it. They weren't satisfying enough to be worth all of the effort that was required to unlock them. I will give it to the developers in that there were a lot of things that were both worth it and satisfying, such as all of the aftermarket parts that they released throughout the year. Outside of that, however, it didn't feel like there was enough. You can tell that a game isn't doing too great amongst the fans when a vast majority of the player base is sticking to one playlist almost exclusively every time they hop on. That is exactly what happened for Modern Warfare 3, as plenty of players, myself included, tended to stick to the small map mosh pit playlist because it was the most satisfying game mode or playlist rather to play. When players feel as though they're somewhat locked into one specific playlist, that's definitely not a good thing, because not only are players limiting the amount of game modes they can play, as something like small map mosh pit only had 4 game modes, but you're also limiting yourself to only a fraction of the map pool that Modern Warfare 3 had to offer. Modern Warfare 3 Zombies garnered a lot of hype and excitement very early on and before the release of MW3, because it was set to be the first Modern Warfare title to ever feature zombies in Call of Duty history. Going into Modern Warfare 3, it had been quite a while since we had seen that classic round-based zombies mode, and if that's what players were hoping for with Modern Warfare 3, then they were setting themselves up for disappointment. Modern Warfare 3 Zombies introduced an iteration of zombies unlike one that we had ever seen before, as I can only really describe it as some sort of combination between Outbreak and DMZ, and while that wasn't inherently bad, it was far from the round-based mode that players have come to know and love over the years. Skill-based matchmaking has long been a controversial topic in the Call of Duty community, and it felt as though SPMM was turned up a notch in Modern Warfare 3, and this caused more harm than good amongst the player base. Will SPMM ever be fully eradicated? No, probably not. Will it be toned down a little bit? That's more possible. However, it's just going to be a waiting game at this point. We're going to have to wait and see how future Call of Duty titles, including Black Ops 6, integrate SPMM and see how it affects gameplay. Now, at the start of this video, I did say that there's a lot that I actually enjoyed about Modern Warfare 3, so I wanted to highlight all of that before this video comes to a close. Sledgehammer Games did an incredible job with the post-launch content that they were adding into Modern Warfare 3 throughout the entirety of the year. Be it the new maps, weapons, game modes, seasonal updates, or otherwise, Sledgehammer did an incredible job adding in content consistently to Modern Warfare 3 to ensure that the game could feel as fresh as possible throughout the whole year. Modern Warfare 3 was probably the most well post-launch supported Call of Duty that we have seen in quite a long time, so Sledgehammer Games definitely deserves their flowers for that. Something else that Sledgehammer did incredibly well with Modern Warfare 3 was weapon balancing and ensuring that there was no one overwhelmingly broken meta. Of course, there are some weapons, such as the dual-wield shotguns, just to name one, that needed to be nerfed into the ground, and they weren't, and they are still incredibly frustrating to come across. With the exception of a few outliers, however, Modern Warfare 3 did feel incredibly well balanced when it comes to the arsenal of weaponry available to players throughout the year. Now, as we move forward into the new era of Call of Duty tomorrow with Black Ops 6, it is my hope that Treyarch can learn from both the successes and failures of Modern Warfare 3 and make this the best year of Call of Duty we have seen in recent memory. But yeah, guys, that's effectively going to wrap up my final Modern Warfare 3 video here on the channel. Let me know what you guys thought about Modern Warfare 3 in the comments below. Drop a like. Get hyped for Black Ops 6 because we're going to be uploading a lot more throughout this year. We're going to be grinding out that content. We're going to be making dreams come true. We're going to be vibing all year long, and I couldn't be more excited. And I'll see y'all in the next video.